It has been shut.
No! I know.
Sometimes you just come across a movie and you're like, why does this exist? And that's exactly the case here with 1997's The Cornshucker, directed by Brando Snyder. This is a film, if you can call it that I had never heard of until a buddy recommended to me with probably one of the best recommendations I've ever heard in my life. You're probably the only person I think I could recommend this to, and even then, I don't know. With that kind of glowing recommendation, you know I had to check this out. And after watching it, it's a movie that exists. I took some notes on it in a notebook because I'm artistic as f.
Oh my god,
Also, spoiler alert for this movie. I'm going to be talking about some spoilers, so spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, it's only 63 minutes. Go check it out and then pause the video. Don't close the video. Pause it. Leave it open on your tab. Watch the movie real quick. Come back. Continue the movie. So let's go through this movie, shall we? The film opens up with the cornshucker shucking some corn in the middle of the cornfield, and I gotta admit, the cornshucker himself is pretty cool looking. The music playing over it sounds like a violin played through the devil's asshole, and you know what? I kinda like it. You know, this could be interpreted on a Midwest's obsession with corn and how everything's surrounded by corn. This film feels very much like From the Academy of the Lynchdom. Basically, the entire movie is a bunch of vignettes of different people coming to the cornshucker's house, which like blows my mind because like, look at this house. Who's going to this? Where I live, if you go to a house like this, you'd expect somebody walking out with like Swiss cheese arms going, "Hey man, you got $5 I can borrow?" Like you would stay the f away from that house. Are you kidding me? You would go nowhere near it. So yeah, every scene is basically the same thing, rinse and repeat. Somebody new shows up to the cornshucker's house. They have interaction and then they leave, so on and so forth. The first one's this interviewer by one of the worst performances I've seen in a while, where he just like interviews the cornshucker about nothing. And that's the thing too, is like most of this dialogue dribbles into nothing. Like I don't know if there's substance here or not. It's like one of those movies where you're like, I don't know if there's a purpose behind this or if it just exists to exist. I don't know.
And he was so bad and sweating profusely and overweight that we were really scared for him because we filmed this in August and it was really hot. He was so bad that I constantly had to, we had to cut so many times. He was that bad, guys. Seriously. Like right here, if you watch, his eyes will move back and forth because I'm actually sitting off camera with those cue cards because he didn't memorize his lines. And I think he had the script a month in advance, actually.
After the Girl Scout cookie salesman, some weird guy comes up and he's like, "Get off my leg, get off my leg, get off my leg." I guess according to the director's commentary, it was his uncle and he just used to say that all the time. You could kind of interpret it in the movie because the cornshucker has these weird like mind power things where he gets into people's minds and stuff. And the guy coming was looking for a dog, so you could interpret like, oh, he's messing with his mind, like the dog's humping his leg or something, but like, do you really want to give that much credit? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's there. I think this is just a collection of weird things in a movie.
Okay, then get off my leg, get off my leg. Okay, then get off my leg.
There's like people also just like camping out in the middle of the cornfield, like this is some kind of resort campground kind of thing. And the cornshucker just starts boogieing down. You get it, cornshuck. You shuck that corn. I guess I have two cameras. I could talk to both of them. Fancy. There's also like this weird drawn out like pizza segment with Smegma Pizza that I found to be just kind of weird and annoying. Like he doesn't even cook the pizza dough. He just takes the pizza dough, puts toppings on it, throws it in a box. I guess according to the director's commentary, like this dude was actually just like drunk and just hanging out and they just kept laughing at the scene. So makes the cut. I don't know if I should look at the monitor or the lens. There's also this running motif that I kind of... Yo, what it do? Welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering, playing some more Pauper once again. And today we have a list by Darius. This crazy Rakdos Hijack deck that I'm super excited to play. It's Hijack Hijinks here. We're hijinking all these hijacks around here. And what we're doing is basically stealing our opponent's creatures and then sacrificing them for our own benefit and reward. You know, playing playing a little bit political here, but we're going to play 6 mountains, 3 Rakdos Carnariums, the red-black bounce land, 2 Sulfurous Mire. That is such a hard word for my hillbilly mouth to say. Sulfurous Mire, 7 swamps, 2 Witch's Cottage. I was just thinking about this, and I want to do this, okay? Don't know if it's ever going to happen, but I want to do this. Witch's Cottage, right? When it enters battlefield, tap unless you control 3 or more swamps. When it enters the battlefield untapped, you may put target creature card from your graveyard on top of your life. Oh, it's yours. Damn it. I was hoping I was hoping it was anybody's. Cause I was thinking in my head, it's like, you could Witch's Cottage, like somebody's creature from their graveyard on top of their deck. They draw it, then you steal it. You know, kind of setting up a 4D chest there, but apparently there is text on here that says your, which is your lame. 4 Carrion Feeders, 2 Viscera Seers, sacrifice a creature, scry 1. 4 Lightning Bolts, 2 Chainer's Edicts, which is worth noting we could target ourselves after stealing their card. 2 Macabre Waltz, return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand, then discard a card. I'm not really super duper sure why that's here, unless we're also going to be sacking some of our own creatures, which is very possible. So just something to think about. 4 Sign and Blood to draw some cards. 4 Body Dropper. This card looks cool. It is a 1 black, 1 red, 2/2 that whenever you sacrifice another creature, it gets +1/+1 counter on it. So it kind of has Mortician Beetle's effect. However, it also has the built-in effect of tapping a black and a red to sacrifice it, and it gains Menace. So not only does it pump by creatures getting sacrificed, but like you could sacrifice with Carrion Feeder and pump it, but it has built-in sacrifice effects on its own. I was going good for a while, but then my sinuses started to build up. We have 4 Act of Treason. 4 Act of Treasons. Am I having a stroke right now? Sorcery, 3-drop, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, gains haste until end of turn. It is also worth noting that there is another card called Wrangle that could be played in this deck. Darius, if you watch this, I would also like to know like why you chose that, because there's a lot of creatures in Pauper that's 4 or less. So I'm curious to like, you know, is Wrangle worth trying in this deck at some point over top of Hijack or Act of Treason? But then we have 4 Ahn-Crop Invaders. This is a 4-drop. As long as it's your turn, it has first strike. Tap 1, sacrifice another creature, gets +2/+0. So another good sack outlet. 3 dragon eggs, sorry. That when as defender, when it dies, create a 2/2 dragon creature token that has flying, and tap 1 red. This creature gains +1/+0 to end a turn. So not too bad. Namesake, 4 hijacks with 2 different artworks, because it was 4 cents a pop for this artwork, where it was a penny for this. So I was like, all right, whatever. And I already had 2 of these. But anyway, a 3-drop sorcery, gain control of target artifact or creature to end a turn. Untap it, it gains haste until end of turn. And then 3 Crimson Fleet Commodore. It's also worth noting we could hijack like a relic or, you know, something, an artifact. We can hijack an artifact rather than just a creature. And then 3 Crimson Fleet Commodores to round out the main deck. Sideboard wise, we have 3 Feed the Swarms, 2 Suffocating Fumes, 3 Gorilla Shamans, 4 Red Elemental Blasts, and 3 Smash the Smithereens. Pretty simple sideboard, pretty effective. The only thing is, like, because of this deck being this way, I would kind of like to see something like Duress in the sideboard rather than Gorilla Shaman. Smash Smithereens is going to do good enough, I feel like, for the affinity matchup. Yeah, Gorilla Shaman blows up lands, but like, I feel like Duress, because of the poison deck, would be probably pretty good. But anyway, that's our deck. If you want to check out the deck list and it's full, it is in the description down below. Also in the description, here in a microsecond. Give me a second here. Let me get this put in the description. Ooh, that's loud. My computer is loud. All right, in the description is also a link to become a member if you're interested in that. We have a couple tiers. The bottom tier gets you some custom emotes. Also, your name will be put into a scroll before the stream and eventually after the stream. And then is this a keep? I'm gonna keep this. We have a lot of removal here. And then if you want me to play your deck, or you have a deck list you want to send me, feel free to send me any. Links don't work. I need to look into how to get links work. So just type out the deck list, send it to me. I'll check it out. If it's really cheap for me to finish out, I'll play it in some tournament practice queues. If it gingerbread, if it costs a lot of money, I'll have to just kind of wait. And if you want me to run your deck or a deck of your choice through a league, there's memberships for that, and I also take super chats for that. So, all right, I think we got all that out of the way. Do my eyes deceive me? A Pauper theft deck? They do not deceive you. That is what's going on here, and I am very excited. Probably just gonna lightning bolt this gingerbread away. Counterspell would be kind of annoying, but at the same time, like, if they want to waste a counterspell saving gingerbread, I'm fine with this. It enters the battlefield, untap target creature. Okay. That's kind of interesting. It's a card I've not seen before. So I guess the question is like, do I want to get down Carrion Feeder this turn? Don't think so. Maybe. I'm going to play Carrion Feeder here and pass and hold up Lightning Bolt. I'm very curious to what our opponent's doing here. Top deck Hijack or the other one would be awesome. Silver Raven, okay. So we got an artifact deck going on. Excited for this one? I'm excited too. I'm very excited about this one. Okay. So like mono blue affinity or something of some kind. Fine with this. I'm just gonna bolt the Frogmite. Would love a hijack though here. Come on, one of my hijack cards. Viscera Seer. Not super duper exciting. Unfortunately. Opponent is down to one card. What did they scry? They left the one on top, though. I'm going to Chainers you. I'm going to Chainers you and throw down Carnarium. I know they're just going to pick up, probably just ditch Silver Raven, it would be my guess, but yeah. Attack you for 1. And then we'll play Rakdos Carnarium, pick up the mountain. Probably just going to hold on to this Witch's Cottage forever, honestly. Also, I am curious, anybody watching, I have a weird request. Either watching live or watching on the VOD, the video on demand. I'm looking for some book recommendations. Like, legitimately. I'm a big fan of sci-fi, horror, true crime, mystery, thrillers. To an extent, some, like, young adult. So I'm looking for, like, some, like, books I can find the audiobooks to read. So if you got any, would love to they have a counterspell for this. Would love some recommendations here. Honestly, I might just play this other Viscera Seer too. Yep, looking for some audiobooks to listen to at work. I have some still, like in my library to listen to, but I'm just kind of looking for some stuff. Are you gonna let me draw 2 here, opponent? Ooh, don't have enough land for it right now, but next turn, baby. We got 2 of them. So, I'm pretty excited about this. It's also worth noting, it says target artifact or creature, so we could steal their land, technically, for a turn if we wanted to. I'm not sure what our opponents got going on, because they keep drawing a ton of stuff. Oh, neat. Halo Hopper. Cool. I actually legitimately think that's a cool card. Maybe it's just because of the artwork, but I do like it. Alright, let's do it. Act of Treason! We're doing it. It has begun. Alright, the question is, do we want to pump Carrion Feeder or do we want to scry? I think we want to scry, honestly. Rather than pump Carrion Feeder. Yeah, I'll put you on top. Oh, we did it. I don't care if we don't win a single game. We stole their creature, attacked them with it, and then sacrificed it. That's all we wanted to do, and we did it. Don't have counterspell. That would be super rude. Guess what we're gonna do again. There's a strong argument for just playing Crimson Fleet Commodore here, but it's not a good enough one for the meme. You know what I mean? I wish Witch's Cottage would enter in untap, but let's do it again. This time I'm just going to put it on Carrion Feeder instead of scrying one. They scoop it up. This is high treason! Gorilla Shaman comes in. Not Gorilla Shaman, Smash Smithereens. We didn't see any like artifact lands, so I'm not like super duper interested in that. There's a strong argument for bringing in Red Elemental Blast, and maybe that's it. We did it. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I think I'm gonna ditch Crimson Fleet this matchup just because of flyers. I don't want to potentially give them the monarchy here. I also think we could probably go down Dragon's Egg here. Actually, I want to go down the Macabre Waltz and go up just one Dragon Egg. Run it like that, I think. Yeah, let's try like that. We did it, though. We stole some stuff and sacked it. That's all that matters, man. Our opponent's on a fun list, too. Ooh, that's a bad hand. That's not amazing, but it is better. I'm going to keep it and probably just bottom. I want to bottom one of these Mires. Keep bottom you. Lead on Carrion Feeder. Turn 2, throw down the Sulfurous Mire. Well, there's a... Ooh. So they have like a evoke-ish element to them. Well, there's a Gorilla Shaman target, but... Or a Smash to Smithereens target. Smash Smithereens might change up my program here. So if we drew Smash Smithereens, I might just blow up the seat. Oh, especially if they're stuck on one. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Don't play another land. Yeah, this is gonna be super painful, opponent, and I'm very not sorry about it. Oh. Oh. Is that scoop worthy? No? Okay. We're gonna have to wait a turn for our Sulfurous Mire, but I feel like it was too worthy of trying to pop their land off. Nothing? Alright, we were mean that game. We were mean that game. Hate to do it to him, I know how it feels, but... Ooh. Come on, Moto. Alright. Thank you. Keep this. I'm gonna bottom... Probably Macabre Waltz. Pass. Another island. Don't think we're probably against the same deck, but... Excuse me. Okay, so it's Faeries. This card's been super good for Faeries. Moon Circuit, sure. That's annoying. Faeries was already good enough. You know what I mean? They didn't need more tech. Well, this is going to be the question. We're fighting a tier 1 deck here. So we'll see how this goes. I wish we had an untapped red source, though. Unfortunate. They're going to draw a couple cards off this Moon Circuit. I'm kind of hoping they stay on one land here. Because something like Spellsetter Sprite would be really annoying. Damn it. Alright, well, Chainers will probably just bait out a counterspell. That's annoying. We're keeping attacking with Carrion Feeder because Carrion Feeder can't block. No, I'm kidding. That's super tilting, though. This deck is super frustrating. This Faeries deck. I feel like they've gotten too much good tech. Like, something needs gone. They're just going to draw a bunch of cards off Moon Circuit. Yeah, I mean, we have cards on the sideboard for this, but how good's their hand they throw away a counterspell? You know what I mean? I already have like 7 of these. I don't need any more. One on top, one on bottom. I'm playing uncommon cards. What are you going to do about it? Counterspell it? Probably. Hey, their counterspell is uncommon too, so. Well, I'm going to attempt this. Yeah, Spellsetter Sprite. I fucking knew it. Unfortunately, Crimson Fleet Commodore is kind of a terrible card to have in this matchup. Oh my god. They just have all of them. Yeah, we're probably not going to win this game 1 here. Doesn't help we're not drawing super duper well. Well, that's what we're here to do. Let's see if we can draw a card off of it. Not a very good draw, though. Another Faeries Seer, yep. Yeah, Suffocating Fumes comes in. Red Elemental Blast comes in. Debating Feed the Swarm coming in. Is Feed the Swarm instant or sorcery? Sorcery. Oh, we're gonna block one of the Moon Circuit hackers here. Actually, you know what? No. I mean, we're in a losing spot any. All right. Yep. I was like, we're in a terrible spot anyway. Crimson Fleet can go. Yeah, we want those red elemental blasts for sure. And again, debatable on the Feed the Swarms. What do we want here? Lightning Bolt's good. Chainers is not very good in this matchup. Especially if we're going to bring in Feed the Swarms. Dragon Egg's fun. I don't want to take out Dragon Eggs. I'm going to take down Macabre Waltz here. And let's go down. I like Ahn-Crop Invader. It's going to sound weird, but I think I'm going to go down 2 Carrion Feeders. Try it like that. My reasoning for Carrion Feeder is like cards like Snap really hurts. What is going on with mana recently? I feel like I've had such a hard time getting like our lands right with Moto. I always feel like Moto just gives me the either no lands or the worst lands every game. It was really bad yesterday. It felt like... Alright, see, like this is a little bit more reasonable. Keep this. I got a bottom 2. I think... I think we got to bottom one of our treasons here. I think that's what we got to do. That little flash guy is wicked annoying, though. Dude, I swear, every time I mulligan, the card I mulligan is the top card I draw. Does anybody else have that? Like, is that is that on anybody else? Does that happen to them? Because I swear, man, it happens to me every time. I would like a 3rd land. If we get down this Ahn-Crop Invader, that'd be sweet. Unfortunately, we don't have a land to sack stuff with it. But it's kind of a chunkier creature. Oh, man, I don't know. Fuck, I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play aggressive here. This is probably gonna be a blowout. Are you 5-0 yet? Sure. We hijacked people's creatures last game and sacrificed them, so we've already 5-0'd in our hearts. You know what I mean? I imagine this is Ninja, right? Yep. Ninja the Deep. Oh, we can kill this Ninja the Deep. If we top deck a land, we can do it in a very vicious way. Which is what I'm hoping for. Come on, untap land. Sure. Like I said, come on, untap land. Damn it. That's why they're tapped down. I'm going to deal with this dude right now. I don't have a way to block flyers anyway, so... they attack here, they 100%. Probably have another ninja. They have the cheap one too. We're getting to a point too where they can just hold up counter magic forever and we lose. Yeah, Faeries is super good. We're playing against like the best deck or one of the best decks in the format. So this is the real test here. Doesn't feel super great. It'd feel better. We mulliganed to 5 this game too. It'd feel better like maybe more land or something. What are they going to do with their scry with Fairy Seer though? They're scrying. 2 on top. God damn it. Draw a million cards, sure. All right, top deck, untap land. You know what I mean? I'm still going to hijack this ninja here. There's a chance we draw Spell Pierce. Fuck out of here. Nobody likes counter magic. You know what I mean? Play graveyard shenanigans are what we're doing. Our deck is funner, okay? I'm willing to trade body dropper with Moon Circuit, I guess. Is this a wrong time to point out I suggested Wrangle? No, it's not. God damn it. Snap. I talked about it in the deck tech about Wrangle, where you could put Wrangle in over top of like Act of Treason or Hijack. No, you're probably totally right, Pascal. You could totally just play Wrangle. If they counter this, I'm just going to the next game. Let's go play something funner. All right. Nobody likes you. I'm kidding. I'm just being an ass. Yeah, Wrangle could totally be in here. Maybe like do just looked up Wrangle's gas. Yeah, maybe Wrangle could be like trim out like an Act of Treason and 1 Hijack and run 2 Wrangles. Do I have any Wrangles? Oh, I have 2. Okay. Let's do that. Let's make a quick little I like this Art of Hijack better. Let's make a little quick sub here and see what happens. Let's try out Wrangle. Let's see what happens. It was meant to be, I guess. Yeah, I had 2 of them. So let's try out Wrangle. We're wrangling here. What is going on with these lands? Mulligan. I think my Moto Premium ran out. We have plenty of lands. It's just like mulligan. All right. We'll keep this one. I'm going to bottom both the Commodores here. Maybe we should like bring in like 2 Ash Barons too. You know, we'll do some real-time editing on this. How about that? Maybe like 2 Ash Barons is worth it. Or maybe like, what's the black-red gain life land when it enters battlefield? Black-red gain life land. That would be Bloodfell Caves. I know I don't have any of those. But my thing is with the dual lands is I don't want them to like come in tapped. You know what I mean? Because we're a low to the ground kind of deck. But I guess we are playing Rakdos Carnarium. Wonder what our opponents got going on. They're Faithless Looting and they're running a bunch of Bajuka Bogs. What decks are running Faithlessly? It's just Black-Red Madness Burn, maybe. It's also worth noting we don't have anything for burn in our sideboard, which is kind of terrifying. They're basically doing the same thing we did. Except for they had a 1-drop to play. Maybe they didn't. Just keep it in good practice, maybe. Well, let's just play the Crop Invader. Pass. I always love playing cards, and they go on the stack, and you know they can't respond to it, because they're just like, what is this? Which is just like a weirdly good feeling to have in Magic. Where they're like, what is going on with this card? Yep. Madness Burn. Called it. If they don't target Crop Invader, and we top deck an untap land. Damn it. It's like things will start looking up. Oh, come on. Alright, I think we just gotta get rid of this Kitchen Imp for right now. We're having mana issues. I don't know if it's the deck or just Magic Online is not liking me recently. Maybe the dual land you can sack for a card is the best. Okay, because it's better with the Gixian Infiltrator. What is that? MTG common sack land? What set is that from? Is it from the new set? MTG March of the Machines. Sure, sorry. I didn't know. I didn't like yield through all of everything. I don't care about March of the Machine Aftermath. I want March of the Machine. The Autonomous Furnace. Well, thank you. That was on a dual land, though. Are we talking about dual lands? Or are we talking about... I don't even know what our opponent's been doing. Gurdaddy. It's kind of screwy. What's the likelihood that lives? Okay, so the March of Machine lands. I don't know. Tramway Station. Tramway Station. Okay. Yeah, that could probably be good. I don't think I have any of them, though. I know in Twitch, when you hit the exclamation point, it typically like pulls up cards with like some kind of bot program. I don't have any of that stuff set up, just as a heads up. Damn, dude. Or this. Yeah, so I'm open to all options here. Carrion Feeder's a nice draw. Well, we're doing our thing. Yeah, the theater could be okay, because then you can just find the card you need. I think I have some of those theaters, too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, to be 100% honest with you. But I feel like we need something, you know? Of course, right now we're looking good, but, you know. I think we... How many... That's not what I wanted. We are running 20 land, so that feels like enough land. Do I have any of the theaters? Yeah, I have one of the theaters. Burning Inquiry. Alms. Sure. Top deck Hijack or Hijinks would be awesome here. But I feel like we're probably just dead to burn. Yeah, we're going to go to 1. Aim on our cards, target player reveals their hand. They choose land card for each card discard this way. Okay. Sure. Hijack or any of our steel cards. Damn it. Alright. Your main casting cost is 3 for this deck, so personally I would go up 1 land with no more than 6 to 8 tap lands of any. Okay, well, after this match, we'll sit down and take a look at the mana base. Okay. We don't have anything for this matchup. Feed the Swarm is not going to be good. Suffocating Fumes is not going to be good. Yeah, we don't have anything for this matchup. There's not a lot of like life gain and stuff. I think we need duress in the sideboard here. I think if we have 6 artifact removals, I think we need to ditch a couple of them and bring in duresses. Might look at the sideboard too. Yeah, the sideboard's kind of, I feel like, and duress is not going to be great in this matchup, and I understand that. I'm not in love with this hand. I am going to keep it, though. But I feel like there's something to be had over there to change up. I feel like Gorilla Shaman might be better than Smash the Smithereens, and here's why. It's because we're already running hijack cards, right? We're already running cards to steal their creatures, and if we're stealing their creatures, we're trying to sacrifice them, right? So if we're doing that, then what's the word I'm looking for here? If we're doing that, then we come on, brain. Then we don't like smash Smithereens. Like we're not burning them for kill shot, right? So Gorilla Shaman pops the lands off pretty effectively on its own. So I feel like we just bring in Gorilla Shaman. Leave Gorilla Shaman in the sideboard, take out Smash Smithereens. What do you guys think about that? How does that feel? Go down the Smash, bring in Duress or something. Is there like a black-red spell that's good for burn? That's good for like the burn mashup? I've not played against the Black Red Madness, so that's been running Burning Inquiry. All right, well, so we have the land for Crimson Fleet Commodore, which is kind of cool. I don't know how I feel about Crimson Fleet, though, in 100% honesty. Like, what if we went out Crimson Fleet Commodore and just went up Wrangles? Like, had 4 of Hijack, 4 of Act of Treason, 4 of Wrangle. Or 3 of Wrangle would be 3 of. The Scorpions you can sack for drain 2 effect might work since you can sack. Yeah, maybe. The Serrated Scorpions, that could be a sideboard option. You're 100% right about that. There goes Fiery Temper. Imagine one of our body droppers is going to get dropped. Yep. Act of Treason. Or Wrangle. Wrangle would actually be the better draw here. Rakdos Carnarium. It has Unearth, which is super annoying. This might be a mistake. But I am willing to throw Flimsy Creek Commodore underneath the bus of the Scrapyard Mutt. So we'll see. I don't know. That might have been a mistake. Maybe the right play would have just been Sign in Blood. Okay. Well, that was annoying. They made us do it. We got some new cards, though. Dragon Egg's cool. Yeah. I'm going to do this. This Scrapworker Mud is sweet, though. It's a good card. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. Well, hey. I don't think we want to do that, actually. I can hit no. Throw down the Dragon Egg here. Pass. And make a suggestion for deck mode. Yeah. Yeah, you don't gotta ask. Just throw it out there. Seven Mountain, 7 Swamp, 3 Mastery. So it's Theater, 2 Rakdos Carnarium, 2 Witch's Cottage. 4 Sign and Blood for Night Whispers, removing the double black. How much is Night Whispers? Another Dragon Eggs, not that exciting. Those all seem pretty fair, honestly. Mastro's Theater. And then Knight's Whisper. Okay, well the problem is Nice Whisper is like $4 a copy, so it's gonna be a little while before I get Nice Whisper. Yeah, it's $3.75 a copy. So while I think you're probably right there, I'm not dropping the $3.75 on them. But I do think you're probably right. That makes sense. Where I have 4 Deadly Disputes. I have 4 of them. Deadly Dispute might be better, honestly. No. Son of a bitch. Yeah, Deadly Dispute might be better. There's Hijack, but we don't have any. It's gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna discard the Sign in Blood, I think, here. Maybe Village Rites. That card gains you life. Maybe the Village Rites card that gains you life. Oh, yeah, Reckoner's Bargain. Maybe. Plays into the sack theme and mana fixes with treasure. That's true. Too many mountains for Witch's Cottage, in my opinion. I'd rather 5 Swamp. 4 Sinkhole. I love tap lands. Okay, there's Ahn-Crop. What's Sinkhole? Is that Pauper legal? No. Yeah, it's banned in Pauper. Don't kill my body dropper. I just want to hijack your Gurmag and kill it. Snowfield Sinkhole. Alright, I'll look that one up. Okay, Plain Swamp. We're not running any planes, though. I do think I get... What is this thing? What's that do? Okay. Meta is too fast for more than 6 to 8 tap lands. In my opinion, it sucks, as I like them too. So stupid, the small mountain duel. We have it. We have it's right here, the Sulfurous Mire. Yeah, Witch's Cottage, I don't think needs to be here. I get why it's here though, but I don't know if like it needs to be. Had a stretch there. I definitely feel like maybe the theater, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of the bounce dual lands, so maybe we can mess with that too. If you do drop the Witch's Cottage, you can drop the Carnariums too. Yeah, because that's really what they're there for, is to bounce. Well, the problem with Witch's Cottage, like you guys are saying, it comes in, like so far, I mean, we're only 3 games in? We're 3 games in? We're 3 games in, and Witch's Cottage has been more of an issue. What is this ginormous thing? Yeah, they're going to steal that from us, but we're going to take it right back. Maybe better if we stay into the black sack archetype more than just splash for Wrangle, Act of Treasons, and some sideboard cards. Well, the whole point of the deck though is the whole point is the hijack aspect, right? Because we could just play black sack if we want to do that, but we're wanting to hijack hijinks, you know? Like, this deck's not going to be... What? Oh. Shoot, we don't have enough mana to do it that way. That's super annoying. Attack one with both of these. Get back our Monarchy here. Sack their Gurmag. Okay, if you're looking to drop witches, give me a sec to work with the mana base. Yeah, no worries. I mean, we're not messing with it until after this game's over. Then we're going to tinker with it and then probably run it through one more game, depending on how long this game takes. Yeah, I like the core of this deck a lot. I just feel like there's certain things we need to trim or change around a little bit. And I think the mana base is one of the big things, in my opinion. I get the Witch's Cottage. Like, I get the argument for it. Yes, I know, but you could put Wrangle and Act of Treason in the Black Sack shell and play less cards like Dragon's Egg. I mean, that's true. Dragon Egg is just really cute, though, right? Maybe it's a little too cute, but I don't know. I like it. It's cute. No, I get it. You're onto something here. That's for sure. Bone Shards. Turn off auto yields, damn it. Turn off auto yields. Turn off auto yields. For the love of God. Why did I press auto yield? Don't kill my Carrion Feeder, dude. How are they the ones with Bone Shard? All the madness, man. Yeah, I don't... Okay, so what are your guys' opinion on Crimson Fleet Commodore? Because I think in this shell, it's not good. I don't feel like we have enough creatures or enough removal to, like, hold on to the Monarchy. So what's your guys' opinion on that? 7 mountain, 7 swamp, 4 theaters, 3 bloodfell caves, swap sign and blood for either deadly dispute or village rights. I think deadly dispute's probably the swap, right? Yeah. Act of Treason, the Gurmag Angler. Attack with everybody. Get the monarchy back once again. Sack Gurmag Angler. And play Body Dropper. Should have played Body Dropper before I sack Gurmag Angler. Hey, there's Wrangle. I think the deck is mana intensive enough without it. Our Treason plan costs 4 most of the time. We need stuff for early game. Probably Village Rights. There isn't as many artifacts in the deck, right? There isn't. But I was thinking like the treasure token could help with the mana curve. Plus, if we deadly dispute their creature, that's just value for us, you know? Agree, not enough removal for 3 copies. Maybe 1 for long game copies and bring in 2 cast down. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, cast down's probably good. Cast down's probably worth bringing in. That's for sure. Like I said, I just don't know how I feel about Crimson Fleet Commodore so far. Question here is, if I don't block, do I die to like a lightning bolt? So I think I just throw a body dropper underneath the mutt here. Yeah, I feel like I should. I feel like if I don't, we're in trouble. So might be in trouble anyway. But I feel like we were probably in super trouble. I'd rather see cast down right now in your hand over Commodore, just saying. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one. Commodore is good in, like, I think other shells, but, like, I feel like in this deck in particular, I feel like it doesn't need to be here. You know what I mean? It just took over again. Are you uploading the VOD? Wait, what? Torvis, I don't know what you're... I guess I don't know what you're saying here. Commodore is best with, like, Is It Scred and Jung Wildfire. Yeah, it's better in, like, the more controlling shells where you can keep creatures off of you while you draw cards. Are you up? Yeah, so once I get done streaming, the video will stay up on the channel. So I don't like re-upload it as like a solo video. So like when you go on my channel, it should just be under like the live tab. Yeah, he got real life taking a whole... Yeah, I get it. Sorry. No, it took me a second. Yeah, the VOD will be up like as soon as I'm done live streaming. Which is like like when you think of like Twitch and YouTube, there's like definitely pros and cons of both. But the one like positive pro about positive pro about YouTube is, I wonder if our opponent lost connection, is that once you're done streaming, it's right there ready to go. I don't have to like download it and re-upload it and stuff like that. It's just already on the channel. You can go get it whenever you want. So Yeah, I'm assuming our opponent lost connection here. So, yeah, I feel like Crimson Fleet Commodore could probably come out. Dragon Egg can probably come out. Sign and Bloods can probably come out. Village Rites might be better than Sign and Blood. I mean, Deadly Dispute. Especially if we go up a land. And then we can bring in an extra copy of Act of Treason and an extra copy of Hijack. Because even if we... Yeah, you know what? I think we have a good idea here. I kind of wish our opponent would just time out so we can start messing with the deck. So what are we looking at mana-wise? Where was that? 7 Mountain, 7 Swamp, 4 Theaters, 3 Bloodfell Caves. I don't have any of those Bloodfell Caves, so... I'm pretty sure I don't anyway. No. I didn't think I did. And then I have the serrated Scorpion, right? Yeah. Cool. Figured I did. It's where they haven't, like... It's not said they've lost connection. So I'm not entirely sure what our opponent's doing here. We have the kill here. It's just whether or not they can do something to disrupt it. That's the question. Actually, we have the kill multiple ways. We wrangle and then sign and blood them. We wrangle and then... Okay. Well, they went out. They're trolling. Yeah, maybe. Alright, let's take a look at this deck real quick. I'm going to get some lands ordered over. So we can get the mana base rounded out a little bit here. Yeah, we take out the Carnariums, take out the Witches' Cottages, Mountain. Bring in one of our cute mountains, go down the Mires. Maybe they stream sniped and got a heart attack from looking at the deck they lost to. Maybe. Embarrassed, trolled. I actually feel like there's like some fairly like okay stuff here. Like no lie. Come back here. All right, that was my last ticket I had. But nice thing about Card Hoarder, not sponsored, would love to be sponsored. Is they hold on your bot balance. So even though that was like $1 worth of ticket, it doesn't. I have leftover change. I have store credit. Put it that way. How many Bloodfells did Torvis say? 3. And then Theater, bringing in all 4. All right, so there we're up to 21 lands. We're all saying Village Rites, right? We're all in the Village Rites plan here. Like, let's go down the Macabre Waltz here. Go down Commodore here. It looks good on lands. It feels like it. Cast downs. No, I need cast down. I'm going to bring in 2 cast downs And I know this is going to sound like it's a lot, but I'm just going to go up. We're going to have 10 hijack effects. We're going to have 4 hijacks, 4 Act of Treasons, and 2 wrangles. Actually, we're going to go 3 wrangle. The reason why I'm going to go 4 hijack is, 1, its namesake. Damn it. Hold on. We got to get these wrangles here. Yes to rights. Yeah, I definitely think rights is right. We're going to go up 1 wrangle. Leave 3 Act of Treason, 3 wrangle, and 4 hijacks. And the reason why I hijack over Act of Treason, even though it's more mana cost, is because you also get to steal an artifact that could be a treasure token. It could be, you know, it could be just be something random we take. I mean, obviously, if we target treasure token, they're gonna sack. They're gonna sack it in response, but let's bring in the serrated scorpions. I think we're at a point where we just like looking at our sideboard is just like, you know what? If they have if we're playing against poison, we either just outrun them or lose. Right? I think that's what we're at. We either just outrun them or we lose. We did get 2 fancy wrangles though, because they were a penny a piece. So we'll replace 2 of our boring wrangles. Just looking at it. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Let's run this one more time. Let me edit the deck list here. Do I want to edit the deck list in the description, or do I just want to leave it? And then we'll play this again, and then we'll have the updated deck list. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just have the updated deck list next time I play it. But let's get into a game real quick. Can we close out the game and do our outro in under 15 minutes? Because I got to make lunch for work still. All right, chat. Let's see how this works for us here. We're new, tuned, and highly... Oh, we left in the Dragon's Egg. Well, we're going to see how Dragon Egg runs then, aren't we? I don't think we have anything double black anymore. Cooking for lunch, chicken. Chicken, and then with carrots and potatoes. But I made... I eat a lot of chicken. I made some spicy chicken for the past couple days. I think I'm just going to go with a more basic, like, all-purpose seasoning this time. This could be anything. Oh, I clicked the wrong land. Damn it. I wanted to play Carrion Feeder this turn. I say cook lunch for work, but like it's cooking lunch. It's cooking at lunchtime to take for dinner at work, where I work nights. Okay. So this is like an aristocrat list, I'm sure. But they didn't have the big puppy dog like I was expecting them to have. I'm just going to duress them. I mean, lightning bolt them in response to their duress. They have to take one of our village rights, which is fine. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to get into the habit of like meal prepping through the week, so lunch for work is just easier. It's just I don't like cooking up that much chicken at once and then letting it, I don't know. I just don't like cooking up that much chicken at once, if that makes any sense. I did put in the blood caves, right? Yeah, okay, we did. Sorry, I'm trying to clear stuff out. Land of War Elves. Land of War Visionary, I should say. Okay. I'm gonna throw down this Dragon Egg. I'm gonna attack with Carrion Feeder. Because if they block, we can just double sack. Yeah, I didn't think they would. Again, we have 10 Wrangle effects. I imagine they have the Dungeon Crawler. Arms of Hadir. Alright. It's just like a green-black rock list or something. Yeah, Hijack would be an awesome card to draw. Because then we could just steal their Visionary, attack them with it, then Village Rites it away. Like any of our 10 Hijack effects here would be sweet. Ooh, yes! That might be one of the most satisfying feelings in Magic, is this right here. They were probably like, what the fuck just happened? Asking you shall receive. I know, right? Let's go. Quote Craig of the Creek, just like we drew it. I like it, man. Another Visionary, sure. Please don't kill my Carrion Feeder. Okay, Deadly Disputant again. Depending on what we draw, I might just play Body Dropper and Carrion Feeder all at once. I'll take that. At what point does it become grand larceny, right? You may exile the top 3 black cards rather than play this. Deals 3 damage to target non-black creature. Alright, opponent. Our opponent said no more. I'm going to play Carrion Feeder here over Body Dropper because Carrion Feeder, we can't activate Body Dropper in response. His ability in response to sacrifice if they do target the other Carrion Feeder, or this Carrion Feeder we can target and build, you know. It is worth noting that they do have board wipers main board. We got there. Ah, boo. They don't want to play anymore. Yeah, that was satisfying. That was pretty satisfying. All right, so real quick, I'm not going to be able to get another game in, but real quick, I want to look at Dragon's Egg. Dragon Egg is super cute because not only is it a defender that blocks and replaces itself with a creature that grows, but it also can double trigger Carrion Feeder, it can double trigger Body Dropper. I think I just talked myself into keeping Dragon's Egg. honestly. Like, it's not the best 3-drop, but it's like, I like it. You know what I mean? I like it. So let's talk about this deck real quick. I'm not going to be able to get another game in, but I will 100% play this again. Tomorrow, just as a heads up, I am playing Black Sack Proliferate. Can we start calling this Prozac? I'm going to play this tomorrow. This is the deck that Cooper the Red played. He came back on. Is Goat Snap strictly better than Act of Treason? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm not sure what that card is. Oh, Goat Nap. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste. If that creature is a goat, it also gains +3/+0. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. I love it. All right, the artwork of Act of Treason is cooler. I also like the name of Act of Treason, but Goat Nap is pretty cute. That's pretty cute. I might have to get some of them. That could be a fun one. Like, trim out like one Act of Treason to just throw in Goat Nap. I'm going to do it. Hold, please. This deck's already cute and fun enough. We might as well just cute it out a little bit more. But yeah, for real though, let's talk for a second. So tomorrow I'm going to play Prozac. But next week I'm definitely going to play this again. I'm also going to play the Esper Artifacts again next week because I've been wanting to come back to that one with the Blood Fountains. So that one being submitted by Raging Bull. I want to say right out of the gate, thank you, Darius, for this list. This was a ton of fun. I mean, Mono Blue Faeries isn't fun, but it is incredibly rewarding to steal and destroy all in the same turn, especially after attacking. It might be one of the most rewarding things in Magic. It's awesome. So I do think we've made some changes to the deck that I'm hoping is going to be better in the long run. If you want the updated list, normally I always have the deck list in the description. This one is going to be probably the next one, this build. But I wanted to have the original iteration and the deck list in the description for this one. But let's talk a little bit about this and what we had. So before we played a couple games where we were having some mana issues. And of course we only got into one game and then they left because we made them mad stealing their creatures, which is understandable. But I do feel like just looking at this mana base, it looks better. So I do like that aspect. There's even an argument for like trimming down like a mountain and a swamp and bringing in 2 Ash Barrens as well. I'm open to hearing that argument. But I do feel like this is a little bit better. Witch's Cottage, I completely understand why it's in this deck. I just don't totally agree with it. I think there's a reason why even in like mono Black Sack, you don't see Witch's Cottage being played. And I think that's because it turn locks you for a turn on drawing and potential of entering in tapped. So I feel like there's reasons for a low to the ground deck like this to not run it. Our creature base is not bad. Carrion Feeder is good. Viscera Seer is good. There's argument for maybe going up with it. Body Dropper seemed pretty good. I like Body Dropper. It has built-in Mortician Beetle plus kind of a little bit mana heavy cost, but it works. Then we have Ahn-Crop Invader. I liked. Didn't get to use it too much. And then Dragon Egg. Like I said, Dragon Egg is just kind of cute, and I just kind of like it. Now, we did change some things. What we did change was we took out Commodore, the Shrek. We took out Shrek. And I got to be honest with you, I did not like it when we drew it in this deck. It's very mana heavy costing. And on top of that, I feel like you don't have a good setup for protecting the monarchy here. That's me personally. I don't feel like we have a good setup to protect that. So I feel like we need to try and, what's the word I'm looking for? We need to try have something else in that slot. I think Wrangle is a good addition. I think going down, I think 10 hijack effects is probably a little much, but also not like horrendously bad. I think Wrangle's good because there's a lot of smaller creatures right now in Pauper. So to take them, I think is pretty good, and it's less mana cost heavy. I think Hijack is still pretty good. Act of Treason's not bad, but Goat Nap is just a cute little flavor. If we ever trigger the +3/+0 on Goat Nap, I am going to just quit playing Magic because there will never be a moment that would top that. We get the opportunity to steal a goat and cram him in the face for +3/+0 on that goat. Like, that's peak Magic playing. It's just downhill from there. So yeah, I like the core idea of this deck a bunch. We added in Cast Down. I think Cast Down's a good choice to have in this deck. I feel like we need some extra kind of removal rather than just stealing creatures. And then Village Rites, I think, is also really good. Now, there's a good argument for bringing in Deadly Dispute over top of like Dragon Egg, or maybe trimming down like Ahn-Crop Invader, because we're using these effects, right? The Wrangle Hijack effects, the Hijink effects, to steal our opponent's cards to then gain our own use out of them, right? And not always do we have a sack outlet through our creatures. We aren't running an insane amount of sack outlet for our creatures. So there's a strong argument, especially for Village Rites, but there's a strong argument for Deadly Dispute as well. Of like even trimming out like, yeah, the Dragon Egg is probably the worst creature in the deck right now. I like it. It's super cute. It could close out a game for us. But it could probably be better off as Deadly Disputes. And that's just something we're going to have to see as time goes on with this deck and the more we play it. For right now, I'm going to keep Dragon's Egg in. Maybe after the next time we play this, we'll sub in Deadly Disputes and see how that goes. Sideboard wise, yeah, I don't think we need 6 to deal with artifacts. I think Gorilla Shaman is probably stronger than Smashed Smithereens. Serrated Scorpion for that burn matchup because we had nothing else, and Serrated Scorpion is pretty strong in that matchup, kind of. It just seems better. We could bring it in over, like, Burn's not going to have very many creatures, right? So we could trim down like our hijack cards for Serrated Scorpion. Leave in the Wrangles, go down like Act of Treason, Hijack, or whatever. Feed the Swarm, I think, is fine. Suffocating Fumes, I think, is good for like we're getting overran. Gorilla Shaman's good. Elemental Blast is good. There's an argument that we are left wide open for the Poison counter deck, but I think we're just going to try to be faster than them. So there's definitely an argument for trying to find Duress somewhere in this build, but I you know, sometimes in Magic, when you play a deck, there's just going to be a deck out there that is just a bad matchup, and I feel like that's probably going to be one of them for us. But regardless, I want to thank Darius once again for the deck list. It was super fun. I'm very excited to play this one again. I had a blast with it. Thank you guys in the chat for kind of helping shape this deck a little bit. I feel like this could be really fun. I'm definitely going to play this again next week. If you have a deck list that you want me to check out, feel free to just send it to me. Links in the chat just get auto killed by YouTube somehow. I have my comments open, so in theory they should go through, but they don't. So if you have a deck list for me, just type it out, send it to me. I'll take a look at it. If it is cheap, then I will try it out. If it's something that's like $10, or I normally say $5, but like If it's $5 to $10, I'll debate it depending on like what the expensive cards are. If it's like under $5, I'll probably just go ahead and do it. And if it's like over $10, it's just gonna have to like hold off. If you want me to play your deck list or a deck of your choice through a league, you can do so by becoming a member. There's a couple of different member tiers. There's a link in the description to my memberships to turn those on. The cheapest option gives you some custom emotes and your name in a scroll at the beginning of the stream and after the stream. If someone becomes a member, then I'll set that up. Until then, I'm just going to have the before screen, the stream starting soon screen. That was hard for me to say. And there's also a membership for me to run your deck through a league or deck of your choice. You could also donate through Super Chat, $20. I'll do it. But yeah, links in the description to everything, all my other stuff that I have. And I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow as I play some Black Sack Proliferate or Prozac. So I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I will hopefully catch you tomorrow. Peace.